From News Channel 7, time for 7 First Alert weather.
Well, today's temperature, we had 81 degrees for the high, 53 was the low. Probably felt a little cool for early this morning. 72 degrees is the average, though. And I tell you, take a look at the 7-day forecast coming up, because we're going to be somewhere around this or a little below. So the weather will be changing as we look ahead into next week. Not a lot in the way of the sunshine. We're still going to remain generally dry, but for the most part, temperatures are going to be coming down. And speaking of that, this is the 10-day forecast. You can see these highs will last for a while as we go all the way through Sunday and even into Monday, the first part of next week. Frontal system will drop the temperature. We'll see a few clouds, maybe breezy at times, and you'll see temperatures dropping even as low as 69 degrees for next Thursday. I think the big shakeup will be the low temperatures, though, more so than those temperatures dropping off. I'll have that here in just a second. If you look across the nation, though, here throughout the Rockies, temperatures right around 60 degrees, but the East Coast with temperatures in the 50s with what's left there of Ian, which is up over the New England states, so it's dropped the temperatures there. Phoenix has a 93 degrees. I don't think they feel that's cold at this point. And you can see most of the Northwest are in the 70s as well as the 80s. Now, looking ahead here, here's our latest satellite picture, and I've got to say this. This is just a clear map, okay? There's nothing coming in if you look around the area. So if you like the sunshine, you want to see the sunshine continue, this is the map for it. We do have sunshine. Even the storms right now are being pushed there to the north into Western Canada, not so much for the Northwest. So most of our temperatures remain the same for the next 4 or 5 days with sunshine. Let me show you. Here's Twin Falls with 78 degrees. Temperatures getting pretty close to 80 degrees around much of the Magic Valley for tomorrow. Sun Valley was 71 and Haley has the high of 73 degrees. As we move over here to McCall, 75. Same thing with Donnelly, about 75, 76 degrees. Down here in valley locations, lower 80s for many spots. As you look at Nampa with 81 degrees for the high temperature there. Boise will be 81, so that's pretty close to the same thing that we had for today. We've come up maybe a couple of degrees over the past couple of days, but now we're looking at these temperatures in the 80s. So as promised, in the 7-day forecast, let me show you this. Tonight's low will be down to 51. There's the high we discussed for 81 degrees tomorrow. Here's your sunshine. As you look at Thursday, it remains about the same with temperatures into the 80s, as you can see, right around 80 degrees. And you're going to notice that even into Sunday and Monday. So if you have weekend plans, looks really good for that. And also even the Bronco game. You're looking at about 80 degrees. Of course, the game will start at 7:45 in the evening. So with that, it will be cooling off down into the 60s as you look at the second half of the game. Now, getting into next Monday and Tuesday, high temperatures are going to be into the upper 70s, and there's that drop next Tuesday that could be 69 degrees, and at times it could be just a little breezy. Let me show you this also. As you look at the low temperatures, now they're around 50. We're kind of used to that, right? 49 degrees or so. There's 48 degrees for Sunday. As you get to Monday, it's 47 degrees. Now, this is where it changes. As you look at next Wednesday and Thursday, after we see the temperature drop to 70 degrees and 69 degrees for Tuesday, that's your low temperatures getting into Wednesday and Thursday, as well as Friday morning, where your lows are down into the lower 40s, 43, 42 degrees. We haven't had that for some time. That's a pretty big change. And what it has an effect of is it keeps those temperatures in the 50s and 60s for most of the morning, before it even gets up to about 69 degrees in the afternoon.
Wow,
so that's going to show that that's a definite cooling that we're having taking place at this time. But we still have sunshine. You're right.
Yes, exactly.
It's all the same. So all I do is I come in, I water the plant, I open and close the shades.
Yeah, perfect.
That's just about it. But
Easy
that's the
as
time of year. Yeah,
well,
we like it though.
This is so welcome. And like I said earlier, when you take a look at the sky cams we have outside and the leaves changing, I mean, this is truly my favorite time of year.
It's beautiful.
In Idaho.
I think it is for everyone.
Look at that.
The only thing I ever hear is, okay, winter is right around the corner.
Yes.
But you know, just forget it. Enjoy what we have for right now. And even the first part of November can be very sweet.
Last November was gorgeous, right?
Yeah, it was.
Absolutely. All right, Brady Frederick is next with sports.